What's up with y'all? This your boy G. I'm coming at y'all one more time today. Um, I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube lately, and they've been talking about um Sigma male. So that if you don't know anything about the Sigma male, um, there is just a part of an hierarchy that people tend to describe when you say stuff like alpha, sigma, beta, gamma, omega, and so on and such. Now, all of these, if you want to go into that, all of these play a part in society. They play a part in how people look at you, depending on what's your personality type and where you fit into that. That is the consensus. Uh, but I've been seeing a lot of channels come up about sigma males. And thing about it, if that's a Sigma male, then I am definitely a Sigma male. Uh, I'm kind of alpha, but I'm mostly just Sigma because I don't really receive validation off the normal structure of circumstances. I work from home. I have my own businesses. I work for myself, by myself. At this point, I work with other people in concert with other people like contractors and stuff like that. But I just work by myself. I put certain processes in place to do certain things, and if and then plus I'm kind of savvy on a lot of different things, politically, psychologically, finance wise, business wise. I'm a little savvy on that. Um, but thing is, I've been noticing a lot of channels that's describing this Sigma male. Some of it I agree with, some of it I don't. Uh, and the effects I have, because like this time last year, I got over with my cousin, and we was just talking and stuff like that, trying to come up with something else to do. And basically, he ended up saying that he was a Sigma male, and I was like, "No, you not a Sigma male, nigga. You talk too much. Your personality, you just not that. Like you have problems. You're not to yourself kind of dude. You seek validations from everybody through the conversations you have. You more of an alpha or used to be alpha, and you're a beta." And he tried to say that he was Sigma, but I'm like, I can't say that I'm a Sigma. Because the thing is about those hierarchy types is it's subjective. Like you really have to go and see people, like see what people other people think about you as a person. You're more of a you're not even a beta. You like and one now that I got kind of privy to it and looked at the whole hierarchy list, you're more gamma omega type dude. You just so happen to like to talk all the time. And that was more of an accurate read on him. And I had to let him know that. And it was like you're alpha, you either alpha waiting to get fucked up or you a beta and you're not even a good beta. Like you more of a gamma than anything. And he was the type of dude chats all the time. Don't you know what I mean? He really don't get his way with the females like that. He's still trying to figure that out. And I understand that. Like it was a time I had to figure that out. But you're not an alpha, you're not a beta, you're not a sigma. You're definitely not a sigma. Sigmas are lone wolves. Um, and you're desperate for attention. Like like you need validation and attention or you're not gonna be shit, like straight up. But online, I noticed that it's a lot of cats out here that's trying to be like trying to fit themselves in the Sigma thing, and some are and some are not. Like real talk, there's a lot of black guys out here that's not not exactly alpha, but they're not beta either. They're sigma, and beta's not a bad thing. That's who builds the society. The alphas are usually leading society. Sigmas are on the fringes of society, but they can come in and go as they please. Uh, Gammas are in society, but it's an upgrade for a gamma to be a beta. It's an upgrade for an omega to be a beta. But they don't necessarily build society. Betas build societies. Alphas lead societies. Sigmas operate within the context, and operate outside and inside the context of the society. They can play a builder role or they can play a leadership role. Now they kind of shy away from the leadership, but they are some of the best leaders you ever had, um, if they were to lead. Now they're not boisterous and they don't really need the validation as an alpha does, because that's who an alpha is. You're just that alpha guy. You can actually fuck with a lot of different things, and as an alpha, it's just that inside of a certain context, it's it's crazy how a sigma works. They're the most mysterious guys in that hierarchy because they face off with, they don't necessarily face off with alphas. Alphas have an alphas and sigmas have a unspoken understanding of each other's role, and they tend to respect one another because they know that they pretty evenly matched when it comes to a lot of different things. Sigmas are highly manipulative, and alphas manipulate in way in like a few different ways, but not as much as a sigma. A sigma always looks for the underlying truth of everything, and alphas really just kind of try to control the truth. And that's pretty much my take on that. I notice people want to be alpha because everybody wants to be the alpha, but you either are or you not. That means that either you, and it's ways to be alpha, beta, sigma. If you just do certain things, if certain things are part of your nature or your competency, it's a way to do certain things. Now, with an alpha, now with a sigma, they understand the underlying truth, so they tend to break certain rules of society, and I've been known to do that. Like I know I've been known to do that. I kind of negate rules if I don't think they're important. It's just some rules are just for the sake of rules. I don't like that. Like, you know what I mean? I can't do it. Like, that's why I run my own business now, man, because it's like it's certain things that are important to me and certain things that aren't. Like, um, in the height of the pandemic, I quit my job to run my business or run a business. That was my thing. I quit my job to run my business. We got our ups, we got our downs, but that's pretty much what it is for me. And I don't mind being by myself. I actually enjoy it. I actually enjoy this. I don't have to. I don't have to travel as much. I know everybody's traveling. Everybody in Florida for some reason, and I'm like, okay, like I like Florida, but not right now. Not right now. So it's just one of those things. I'm in the middle of doing a lot of stuff, business wise. So I don't need to be like chilling right now. Um, that's why I'm starting this channel. That's why I'm trying to be more consistent about this channel. It's just one of those things where I see a lot, I learn a lot, I do a lot. And me talking to people, this was like starting this channel was hard for me because I never really wanted to show my face on nothing. Like really. I really didn't want to show my face. Didn't really like I always had these reservations about saying certain things on camera and since I'm like having all these fundraisers and stuff like that going on, I need to be able to I need to get better at conveying an idea. So this is sort of like practice, and plus if it does anything, if I get any type of traction off this, I just figure it's just a platform for me to promote certain businesses I'm into. So it's just a little less marketing I have to do. Um, and making myself the face of all of my companies, it's just it's kind of daunting for me because I'm like that's why I'm trying to put all these systems in place so I don't have to do it and I can hire somebody to do it. Uh, but until we get to that point, then that's pretty much where I'm at with it. I gotta constantly work. I gotta constantly work. But I feel like the YouTube channel, even though I'm talking about a lot of salacious stuff, and like even though that is more about the entertainment value at the end of the day, and it's more about what can I provide viewers with or have viewers to look at. So I'm I'm trying my best to actually, I'm trying my best to actually put my best foot forward as far as work ethic goes. I'm doing everything right. I need to be more conscious. I need to be more visible. And I didn't want to do that. I just wanted the idea. I wanted, like right now, all else failed. I have all of my marketing money to promote ideas, ideas of stuff that I'm doing that's about to hit the market, hit the Google Play Store, hit the Apple Play Store, and hit sign people up to every kind of insurance and just do that all day. I really just want to do the work all day because frankly I can hide behind the work and become a millionaire if I just work. Like, but at the same time, YouTube, the space in YouTube is really kind of unique in a way to where you can find a lot of different information and people look for different information here and there. So it's just one of those things. I'm just trying to get better at conveying ideas because I don't like since Corona, I don't really talk to a lot of people. I talk to business people, and that's pretty much my day. My mom calls, my homeboy he calls, but and he got his own. He be doing his own little podcast and stuff. And I feel you. So I was like, yo, I need to do a podcast. So, but as far as getting back to the point of doing being a Sigma male, I saw attorney Dennis Sperling had a whole live stream about Sigma males. And he was like, yo, and it was a pretty good podcast. He was talking about their reluctance to be a leader, but they are really good leaders. They can go head to head with an alpha. They're pretty much women kind of look at them the same way, except for sigmas are more mysterious. Betas they kind of have to prove themselves a lot, and gammas. I mean, he just went through the whole gambit, man. Um, but one thing they didn't touch on is the fact that that was subjective. Like, I can't call myself an alpha, but if my community calls myself an alpha, then I'm an alpha. So I run shit, and if I don't run it like an alpha, then I'm not gonna be considered an alpha. I might be a beta. I might be a sigma. I can run shit. I step in or lead shit when it's necessary to lead. And I had to do that pretty recently. In protection of protecting my mom sometimes and against certain things. I'm not going to put that out there, but yeah, I had to protect my mom for certain things. I had to protect my family. I got to protect my son. I got to protect my business. I got to protect myself. I got to protect a lot of my friends just by giving them advice, showing up, you know, that type of thing. But I'm perfectly content by myself because once you don't need validation from other people, once you don't need that sort of validation from other people, it's pretty cool, man. It's a cool place to be. Not all it's lonely, but it's not. I don't feel lonely. Like I'm cool, bro. Like as long as I get something done, because where my validation comes from is accomplishments. And I advise all men to be like that. You know what I mean? I know we live in the age of clout and stuff. That's why I'm even on trying to be consistent with this YouTube thing. I know we in the age of clout and stuff like that, but honestly, man, like it's only gonna get you so far. That clout is only gonna get you so far. It's like being famous and broke. Like I'm not trying to be famous and broke, bruh. Like I don't really want to be famous like that. Just to be honest, I don't really care. But because it's certain things that come with fame that I better have some money if I'm this famous, dude. Like I'm not fit to be. You can. I don't think you can enjoy the trappings of fame unless you have the money, bro. Like that is like unless you got if unless you like financially alright, that fame shit is a mother. Like you need enough money to for an escape plan, like straight up. But yeah, man, I'm like I feel like that's what people look at me as a sigma, but in the context of alpha and beta, that's what most people look at people as alphas and betas. But I'm not a beta and I'm not an alpha. I can be alpha. I'm an alpha kind of guy. Some people consider me alpha, but I'm not just that old outspoken type dude. Like and in the insurance sales, I came across a lot of salesy kind of people, and it's like, I'm a salesman too, dude. Like I'm a salesman too. Like don't sell me shit. Like I hate being sold shit. Like I don't like that shit. Like that shit seems not genuine. Provide me a service that's really good. Don't provide me a service that's really bad. I don't. I can't really vibe with you on that level as far as providing a service. And people try to pull your rank and shit like, oh, you just a beta and this, that, and other thing. And I'm like, no, I'm not a beta because I don't react a certain ways, man. I look at what I need first. Like, first off, I need this court case to be over with my son. I need that to be over, which is about over. And I pretty much got what I wanted. And I need to be able to raise him. I don't just watch him grow up, bro. Like I see too many kids that fall through the cracks and stuff. So being a Sigma guy, if and I'm gonna label myself as a Sigma guy right now, even breaking my own rules. It's completely subjective. But That's what's on my mind, the really important stuff. And it's nobody that can get me off of my purpose. That means my priority list is my priority list. That's what Gary Parker is going to go by. Not if you decide to pay me, then I have to rearrange my priority list. That's not fit to happen. Because at the end of the day, for me, it's about respect. At the end of the day, it's about respect. At the end of the day, that's what it's about. It's about respect. And that's all I have to say.